place, isn't it? It's so quiet and peaceful.
It's too quiet. We're in the middle of nowhere, and nothing is as it seems, right? There must be fiends behind every corner.
Well, Palamecia is full of them to begin with.
And you want me to fight them, right?
If that's what you really want. Up to you.
Really?
As you said, this is the middle of nowhere. No one minds if fiends live here. So you don't need to fight if you don't want to.
Then, why did you bring me here?
Because fighting fiends might get you loot. And you do like loot, don't you? Don't lie.
You're really something.
I'm that and more. Let's go. Go, go, go!
I think I'm starting to figure this place out. But what could lie ahead of us?
Loot, dummy!
Besides that, what's there to see? Who's there to meet?
Oh, now you want my opinion. You're the one complaining about not trusting me.
You're unbelievable.
You'll never know unless you press on. But there's no need to rush in. At your own pace is fine. Want to hear a little story?
Where's this heading?
Many, many moons ago, a nameless swordsman set foot in these very woods. I need not point out to you the types of creepy crawlies lurking about here. Like any good hero, he brought his sword to bear, slaying the beast and protecting the populace.
Good for him. And you want me to follow in his footsteps? Is that it?
Your words. But no one lives here anymore. Just an endless parade of blanks.
So if there's no one to save, I've no reason to bring my sword to bear.
Exactly. Cutting down hordes of monsters or not is up to you. But I'll make one thing clear. If you don't fight, you don't get loot. That's life in Palamecia.
Can't you think of anything else?
I know you're dying to hear more of the story.
The one about the swordsman?
That's the one. As he walked beneath the canopy overhead, he cut down all that threatened the innocent. He brandished his blade, forcing them deep into the woods. Ere long, they stopped assaulting the weak. What do you think happened to this kind soul once he had completed his noble task?
Who knows? Most likely continued on his journey.
Not once did he cease fighting. He gave chase, pursuing them further in without hesitation.
But they'd already been driven away. What reason could he have?
Reason? He didn't need a reason. He was simply overcome by bloodlust. It's the thrill of the hunt, chasing after elusive prey, the heavy hilt of his blade. He started with the noblest of intentions, but succumbed to his rage.
So what you're saying is, he had an irresistible urge to kill. Reminds me of Mog. Blanks chase after their quarry to fill the gaping hole within them. They turn to succor in victory and glory. And he was the same.
He stumbled drunkenly through the vast sea of trees, mowing down fiends that crossed his path. So then, what do you say? Shall we look for enemies to wipe out too?
Ruins? Here?
So bust in there and get us some loot. Though you'll have to bust some heads first.
I take it monsters are skulking about here too. I'm not like your swordsman, Fighting's no good without meaning behind it.
Oh, did I not mention his struggle was far from meaningless? You see, his tale didn't end there.
Do share.
As he meandered through these foreboding woods, he chanced upon these very ruins. I need not mention the monsters there, to you of all people. And they were preparing to attack civilization. So our hero snuck into the ruins and smashed them into smithereens. What fun that must have been! Don't you see? He saved the village!
Isn't that convenient? Saving innocents in the process was just dumb luck.
So what if you didn't see the meaning? Doesn't mean it wasn't there. And you may find it in the ruins too. Isn't that what we're all after?
Pretty coming from you. You think that as long as we get results, our motivations are completely beside the point.
What do you want me to say? That's life for you.
I see through you. Come on! Ready to die?
Are you up for some more? Expertly played. Now, let's get out of here and go somewhere else. So, what'd you think?
Not as bad as I expected. It was worth the long trip.
I knew the loot would tickle your fancy.
It's not the loot. I feel like I've learned something special by being here. Helemisia's strange. Odd, frustrating, at times maddening. But by pressing forward, despite everything that bothers me about this world, I learn more about why it is the way it is. Don't be afraid to act because you're scared. Be glad you had the chance to overcome.
Well, that's rather optimistic of you. So, one place down, many to go.
You mean we're not done?
Oh, we're done here. It's just there are more here's elsewhere. Unless the ruins are to your liking, of course. We could stay and build a life together. Just you and me, together in solitude.
Nope.
You're no fun.
What'd you expect? I can think of nothing I'd like less than to live out my days with you.
I'd rethink that. This offer won't last forever.